Doesn't quite work out, but Fitch and Mo have got almost no health left at all, so winning this 2 versus 4 is almost going to be impossible at this point in time. Fitch doing his best. Mo has got one headshot there, close range. The jump comes in, and now Mo, can he actually spot the defuse? No, it's on the other side of the box, and he knows it. 5 seconds left. It's almost a full defuse, and Mo comes in and just completely runs them down for the ace in the pistol. And Gambit, what an unlikely round to be winning.
That's insane that he's able to do that. How is he not covered a little bit better? Great shot on the first person trying to cover the diffuser. But they had no business winning this round. A retake strategy for NIP, and they get 2 kills before the retake even begins. If NIP has a kit there, that's...
In toward the cubby, there's a gap he may utilize, but it gets used against him instead by shox. Kenny's still alive in this, keep in mind. So even though that nade does massive damage, he's got to run back around with an AWP, and that's oftentimes enough, but they've got to go by Fur at the first glance.
Yeah. With 25 seconds remaining now, Fur just gets 1 frag, baits have fallen. Could be round over.
Fallen goes to Nubox, doesn't quite have the open angle to give Fur information early. He still gets 1 on the trade. Fallen's ready for it as a result. Oh, nearly jumps back up to hit shox, but instead, over the box, this shox nails a headshot, and that opens the site with a plant. Both players, 12 and 13 HP. The preteens, and they're going to have to go aggressive as a result of it. They can't sit back and play the angles because a stray bullet even would take them down if they did so. shox is a great position. Right side of the doorway to the chapel, often overlooked. Cold will be the one coming from that angle. Meanwhile, top of Banana, Taco's getting closer and closer to the site, trying to push Kenny off the angle so the Cold can capitalize. Flash out. shox is exactly positioned accordingly, and the AWP from Kenny is still causing problems because now it's fair game. Now it's 1 bullet either way, and that means a spray from shox through the coffins.
How they win that round, I'm not sure, but G2 pull it off. It seemed like Phelps has done enough there with the boost. I think he just had to go for 1 frag there. Like we said, bait in Fallen. If he stays alive at first oranges, then Fallen can find the shots required. This was the key moment there. If Fur just found that first kill, dropped down, it would have been absolutely fine, but he gave G2 an inch and they took a mile. shoxy starting to see signs of life from him.
Doing it, Mo turning around, he gets the kill on Get Right. And now Draken has to do it again in a 1-on-2, and he's got no grenades.
Yeah, this is just about all over, isn't it? No kit either. And now Mo's back with the angle. Yeah, this should be impossible for him to win. That's a nice flick, though. But still, with the 10 second, he's got to find Hobbit off to the left. Oh! What is that flick from Draken?
That is absolutely inhuman, isn't it? I need to see that replay more than just a couple of times. What the hell did we just...
Cajun. They know he's got an AWP, they know he has the angle, and Lucas is wisely just hiding in an area he can't see. KNG's gonna have to fight that duel. It is won by aizy, but what more can he do? No need to challenge there by bolts.
And aizy, it's just a question of finding a couple of more frags if he can. Picking up the AK-47 instead. Still a 1 versus 3. They have to remember he has to put the bomb down. Still fighting him. Oh my god! aizy coming up with a quad kill. Can he make that jump? He will. Dodge Henny for the moment, and 7 seconds left. And he's putting down the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. aizy with a quad kill. And is he looking the right way? Henny coming in, and they should be cancelling this out with a pistol. Still trying to get it.
Oh, he's got it!
You've got to be kidding! aizy with the ace clutch, shutting down Immortals. What did we just see?
That makes no sense. He's been dead to rights a couple of times in that. First, the jump over the AWP, fighting his way up the ramp. This is why you say don't peek. It sounds so silly because there's such an advantage to the Immortal side of thing, but you're giving him too much. That makes this kill was just easy because he'd been weakened earlier, and then obviously that needs to be a frag for Henny.
Catch off NaVi, perhaps, if they were on that side of the map. Instead, they're over toward B. It's Ustillo that waits at the half-broken wall. He'll jump up, flash in, everyone blind. They know they've touched. They know there's contact made, and Ustillo, JC Walking's help, is able to get the better of it. Not only that, he's transferred 2 more good headshots. Where's the kills from NaVi? There aren't any. It's simple in a 1 versus 5. He's down to 2, He's got a 3rd. All headshots, he better show up. Better late than never. Bomb is down, 1 versus 2. Spots another, nearly gets a free shot because the nade was thrown. But just barely. JZ Walkings gets back in behind the statue, and they'll be screaming, don't peek. Play this together, play the time. 1 minute and 5. Smokes off bomb, but won't go for it. He's hoping JZ Walkings will perhaps think that he is. and make a move to his detriment. A Simple picks up bomb. He's got 56 seconds still to play. It would be a 1 versus 5. Flash over. JZ checks long. Doesn't fully commit to the shoulder. Simple knows he can get closer and closer, but also knows toward the door is where the other player exists.
Oh, no.
Perfectly baited, knew exactly what was going to happen. Fires at Nifty's AWP, and JZ walks directly into it. It's down to a one-on-one.
What a nightmare situation this could be. 1 versus 5. Simple, of course. It's him. 30 seconds to play with it. Starts walking towards A. This could be where it falls apart for him, though. He's not going to have that much time to get to the side itself. Has to start running. Gets himself far enough from the side to actually guarantee that he can make it. Running through long A. Oh, Nifty, he's still watching B. He's going to be so far removed, the disadvantage now as he does look towards A. He'll have the gap map. Oh, just looks away as he crosses as well.
Simple considered it. Shoulder bait before crossing stables. He's going to get the bomb down. Nifty knew he couldn't leave B because he knows that Simple will play every mind game available to him. And he's done exactly that. A 1 versus 5 down to a 1 versus 1. Bomb planted. And Simple, he's holding a close enough angle that the op shouldn't be a factor. Only way that it is if it came up mid. If it followed Simple all the way around the map, it's not. Nifty's gonna get closer and closer. Simple sees it and Simple capitalizes. A 1 versus 5 defined map point to bail out.